Oh man, it feels like my birthday because I get to walk you through our brand new Negroni website template. And guys, this is my favorite template that we've designed in a long time. Yes, I know I've said that before. I will probably say it again, but it's true. This just felt like a love letter to design. So I'm so excited that you purchased this one. It means that we're probably kindred spirits, and I'm very excited to see what you make with it. So please keep us updated. That's the first thing. The second thing to know is that this is going to be a tutorial slightly more focused on how to use your Tonic template and less on how to use this Show It platform. So before I move on past that though, I do want to show you some great resources for learning Show It. So the first one is this one right here. Show It has an incredible help center. It's learn.showit.co. And it basically, they have covered pretty much everything you need to know about having a Show It website, getting started, building your site, building your blog, SEO, domains, how to launch, facts, troubleshooting, all of it is in here. So if you get stuck on anything, or if you just want to do a little bit of research in advance, check out this resource right here. The second one is the Show It course right here. It's called Show It 101 Getting Started. It's free. And in a course format, it's going to walk you through how to use Show It. It's really great. The third option is the Show It Learn course. And if you go to showit.com/learn, then this basically has a selection of 30 minutes worth of Show It videos that walks you through from beginning to end exactly how things work. And I highly recommend this. This was my preferred option, was just watching a few quick videos and getting my feet wet. The last thing that I want to share with you in terms of resources is our Getting Started page right here. So if you haven't visited this page yet, it has a really invaluable content guide, a launch kit. It walks you through how to install your template, prepping your content, image curation, all of that stuff. This is all for you in the tonic.siteshop.com/getting started page. So I would definitely check that out. It's a great place to get started. So now let's get back to Negroni. So this design, as we see it right here, you're going to see on this left-hand side all of the pages of your website. So this has several different pages. Some of them you may not have even seen before, like this alternate about page, some bonus layouts that you can just plug and play anywhere in your design. So in the left-hand corner, in the left-hand side of Show It, you can see all the different pages of your design. So this is what that is. Down here, you can also see your blog templates. We'll talk about that in the third tutorial video. And then at the top here, you can see your site settings. So right here is where you're going to change the name to your site, where you can set your custom domain, change your favicon, set up your blog, add in your Google Analytics and your social links. The next thing that you're going to set up is your design settings right here. Now you can touch this as little or as much as you want. I would suggest just taking a quick screenshot of this palette right here in case you end up changing some of the colors and you want them back. That's one of the most common requests we get in our inbox is, hey, could you just send me the colors again? So if you have a screenshot of it, you can always get those hex codes, and that's a great hack. In the design settings right here, you can also see the different fonts that have been set for your design. So we have the heading right here, subheadings, another subheading, and then the paragraph text right here. And you can see this is all neatly organized into title, heading, subheading, and paragraph. So you can change any of that or leave it exactly the same if you love the fonts like I do. One other thing that you should know about this design when it comes to the fonts is this. So you can see right here how this italics looks in the Show It Builder. But then when I preview it, the italics looks like this. And this is one of the things that I have added specifically to this design to ensure that you can have beautiful italics. And so basically all you have to do if you decide you want to change fonts and you don't want this font to be italics anymore, you can just go up to your page, click the home page title, and then on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says custom CSS, and you can just delete that. So if you like the fonts as they are, you don't need to touch this. But if you, for some reason, are like, oh, why can I not get my italics to change and not be this font anymore? That is what's going on. The next thing that people often ask us about in our inbox once they first start customizing their design is about the Buy Now demo, because there's a little canvas at the bottom of this page right here, and you can see where it says demo only delete. So the first thing I'm going to teach you how to do and show it right now is just how to delete this canvas if you're going to get started. So all you have to do again is navigate to the home page and then grab these 3 blue dots right here and click delete. And then that will be gone and you won't have the view demo on your site as you get started. So let's back up a little bit and just talk about working with this design in Show It. So as you can see here, Show It is called a what you see is what you get builder, which is means that whenever I move this around, it's going to stay moved. You can notice right here that it's moving independently. What you see on mobile is separate. So I can change the position on mobile and desktop independently from each other. However, there are some things that are automatically updating. One of them is this. So you can see right here that if I type my name, if I type something, that text is going to change. Now, I highly recommend as you make your edits to your site, keeping your mobile view, which is located right here in this left-hand corner, open so that you can see what's changing and see what's going on with your site as you go. For example, if I decide I'm going to switch out an image like this one, this automatically changes and I can just see, okay, yeah, that looks pretty great. But what also could happen is this. Okay, I can add a sentence and have it look pretty nice up here. However, down here on mobile, it's going to be overlapping. And so I would need to just select everything and move it down a little bit. But I wouldn't know that unless I had mobile open. And so sometimes we'll get emails that are from people who are like, hey, I just had desktop open, but when I looked at mobile, it was a mess. And that is why. So we've talked a little bit about that these are the different pages of your website. The second thing that you should know about Show It is that each page is split up into what we call sections or canvases in Show It. So each one of these sections right here, Show It calls a canvas. And there are 2 different types of canvases. One of them is just a normal regular page canvas like this one. And the other one you can kind of see throughout here that has these diagonal lines. And it's called a site canvas. And essentially that just means it's global for your website. Anywhere you change it, it's going to change. So when I change, for example, this top menu, and let's just say I decided, okay, I'm going to add another link. When I do that, this would be changed throughout the entire website as soon as I exit this header. So that is what a site canvas is. So just keep in mind when you edit anything that has these bars like that, we just do that so that you don't have to edit it over and over and over and over, especially since something like this is the call to action on several of your pages. If you did want to have it be unique, then all you have to do to convert a site canvas to a page canvas is this. Go to the site canvas, hit the 3 dots, and click convert right here. That would convert that to a site canvas, and then you would be able to edit this one independently of any others. So the first couple of things that you're going to do when you get started customizing your template are changing Negroni to your name, and then doing a thorough audit of the pages and deciding which pages you want to use. Now, in Show It, one of the great things about it is that it's very easy to either just keep the template exactly as it is, or, for example, on this About page, I can say, I don't really think I want to have a section like this. So I'm just going to toggle off this canvas until I figure out what I want to say there. So all of a sudden, that canvas is no longer visible on desktop or mobile. And that's one of the very cool things about Show It is that you can have a totally customizable mobile and desktop experience. I can choose, okay, I want this image to be full width right here. And it does nothing to affect this image on my main site. So I think it's really the best of both worlds in terms of control of your mobile website. The next thing that you're going to want to do is open up a Google Doc. I highly suggest if you have a current website, pulling your content from your current website into a Google Doc so that you can just easily copy and paste back and forth and you're not just trying to write in your website because it's incredibly difficult to write copy that's in your website, but it's helpful to be able to just quickly copy and paste things over and see how they look. Now, continuing our tour of the Show It platform. So you have all of these different pages, and then we have the canvases on each page. Right here, we have the mobile and desktop views. Then we have the guides that are very, very helpful if you want to see. We have the various zooms right here. And then both at the bottom of each page right here And at the top, you have your media library. And this is just where you're going to upload your brand images. We recommend uploading them at 25 to 3,500 on the long side. And then I always suggest running them through this tool right here called Tiny JPEG to compress them just a little bit to ensure that they load really fast while still maintaining their quality. So Tiny JPEG, remember that. So after you have your brand images uploaded, it'll be super easy for you to change out images very quickly. So all you have to do to change out an image like this is just click and select a new image. And you can tell here that also changed on mobile. Now, another way you can select an image or change out an image is with a background. So this canvas, the entire background is the image. So you can see if I click on it, nothing really happens unless I double click, and then that opens up this canvas background, and I can see this image right here. And again, I can pick another one and change it out. On the home page, we have both an image right here and we have a video in the background. So you're welcome to keep this video. We've actually tried a bunch of different ones. They look awesome. So all you have to do is just click this video, and then you can select a new one if you'd like to get started. In the next video that I show you, I'm going to just be going through your portfolio. But essentially the thing that you want to know about customizing your design is that it's very easy to mix and match the canvases. Please just take it simple as you first start going ahead. The place where we feel like most people get mixed up is when they feel like they have to customize everything about the template they just bought. So start by plugging and playing your content and then decorate. We say like build the house before you decorate, essentially. The next thing I just want to show you really quickly are a couple of things on this right-hand side palette. So first of all, when I click any sort of text right here, you'll notice that all of these properties come up right here related to the text. So you can see this is the font, this is the properties, this is the size and if it's centered or not. And then most importantly, there are click actions. So I'm going to show you right here. For example, if I click this text, then I can see the text style, text properties, size, and position. But also when I go to click actions, this is set to link to the about page. So in this section, you can link to the URL, you can link to a canvas or another page. But that is how you do links and show it, is you just select anything, and you can either do multiple objects like this, where you click actions and configure a link for all things, or just one at a time. And you can see right here. So now you know how to change out links. You know how to change out background images, background videos, you know how to edit the text, you know how to mix and match, you know how to hide and unhide text and show it, or sections and show it. I just feel like this template is going to be super easy for you to get started, and I'm so excited to see what you do with it. One other quick thing I do want to show you before we move on to the next tutorial is just how you copy and paste sections. So if, for example, you decided you wanted to have a section like this on your about page, you can just go to these handy three dots, click copy, and then we'll say we're going to put it right here. So I'm going to click where I want it to be above, and then I'm just going to paste it above. And then I have this handy dandy new section. So that is how you get started with your Negroni design. Please let us know if you have any questions or issues. We also want you to know that you can reach out to the Show It support team right here in the corner of your chat. They're extremely helpful. So please tell Trevor and Adria and Parker and the entire team that we say hello. They'll take excellent care of you. And you can also email us at support@tonicsiteshop.com. I'll see you in just a few minutes for the portfolio review, and we will get started on how to set up your portfolio next.